the next part of it, should you buy in 2025, is that what are the alternatives, really? And obviously, you have the Steam Deck OLED.
Yeah.
It's already sat on the market. That's about half the price.
Yeah. Well, it's the same price as the original Ally.
Yeah. And firstly, it's on SteamOS, so that's a divider for you straight away.
That depends what you want.
That's a big limiting factor as well as to what games you
Yes.
can access and what games you can play. And obviously, the problems with anti-cheat, multiplayer games.
Yeah.
It's kind of a well-known issue, but some people really love SteamOS, and its usability is certainly there. If you're coming from console, it's very easy to understand.
Yeah.
There's lots you can do with it. There's lots you can't, and the performance of it. Even now, there's some workarounds to get DLSS working on it.
Yeah.
It's still an issue with the Steam Deck.
Yeah. So
Performance is a real problem with it now.
there's some hacks there to inject FSR3 frame gen into games that support DLSS frame gen. DirectX 12 games on the Steam Deck, and it's questionable.
It's questionable that the results from it aren't great.
No, but it's there, which is great if you've got a Steam Deck and you want to
Add
increase
some
the
longevity.
Yeah. But if you're looking at purchasing one,
I would, and also I'd say if you're trying to answer the question, should I buy an Ally X in 2025? I think you've probably all discounted the Steam Deck as an option.
probably, yeah.
So really, the alternatives are what's dropping or what's just dropped right now. And obviously, CES just happened, and we saw a lot that we covered. First up, and I think probably the most compelling alternative is what Lenovo.
Acer,
Can we just discount Acer Nitro Blaze from this conversation entirely?
Oh,
Because firstly, Acer didn't make it. It's just a name slap.
yeah, it is. It's 11 inches, though.
And the Nitro Blaze 11, yes, is an 11-inch tablet. So if you're a giant, it's great.
It's good, yeah.
But it is also £1,100.
For outdated hardware.
Outdated
no one buy
hardware,
that, by the
tiny
way.
battery, horrible
Yes.
ergonomics.
Nobody buy that. It's a joke.
We're discounting Acer from this
Sorry.
conversation entirely. Lenovo is probably the most compelling or interesting offering right now.
Absolutely. That's the only real option, to be perfectly honest.
You've got the Go S, which is out now.
Don't forget the original Legion Go.
Yeah, fair point, actually, yeah. But, let's just talk about the new ones.
Okay.
The Go S, which is out now, and was also a second version of it released in May with SteamOS as well.
Yep.
There's a version with the Z1 Extreme and also a lesser version with the Z2 Go chip. Has I got that right? Which is Lenovo's
Or is it the
proprietary? It's Z2 Go. It's Z2 Go.
It is Go, yeah, not
because it's
S.
Lenovo's.
Yeah, I kept thinking it was S, but it's not. It's the Lenovo Legion Go S.
Yes.
With the Z2 Go. Ah, it's horrible.
It's
Lenovo,
horrible.
what are you doing?
And that was our big criticism with this drop. There's just there's like 4 variants of the Go S, and then the Go 2 was announced, but it's not out yet. So a smaller battery. It does have that larger RAM, but a slower processing APU.
Yes. But that's 600 for the 16 gig.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Sorry, I'm even getting confused because the Ally X is 24. Isn't
24
it? Memory, yeah,
and it's 200 more.
200 more.
But it's often on sale for 750, so 150 more.
What was the screen?
It was an
8-inch
VRR LCD.
LCD, but with VRR.
Yeah.
So a bigger screen, same VRR. That's cool. A very compelling offering, to be fair.
And it's got a mini trackpad, which is important for people.
Yeah, RTS games.
Yeah.
And before Xbox or Windows gaming operating system lands, that's going to be an important thing to consider.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's still having to use annoying
base Windows.
Windows.
Yeah.
That's definitely a compelling offering. I don't think necessarily represents value.
This is what I was going to say. As a device, looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Really like it. I love the 8-inch VRR. 16 gig, fine. It's all right. Z1 Extreme, good. We know that performs well. Everything is good there, but 600.
600 for the Z2 Go version.
Yeah. So exactly. For the Z2 Go version.
Yes.
So it's even worse. Oh, I was going to say, compare that model with the base Ally.
Exactly.
At like 400.
Yeah. So that's a bit of a no-brainer.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it way more expensive.
So in a lot of this kind of conversation, you need to consider not just should you buy it, but your price point.
Yes.
Your price point is everything in this conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
If you've set aside the £700-800 you need to buy an Ally X, then you need to consider everything in that bracket.
Yes. Yeah.
If you've got £500-600 as your budget, which is fine,
Yeah.
then you can't look at the Ally X and everything in that bracket.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be looking at the
Yes.
Ally first version. The Lenovo Go S is part of that conversation.
Absolutely, yeah.
So in that point, then, if you're on a limited budget, I think probably the original Ally is the best offering.
The original Ally. Or then if you really want that nice 8-inch screen, you know, brand new release, the 16 gig Z2 Go is a nice device. It
great.
will be better than the Ally.
Yeah.
But is it 200 better? Is it worth £200?
Definitely not.
For a very minor increase, which is just the screen.
Yeah.
And the performance is potentially worse.
Yes.
Because it's got a Z2 Go chip in it. Hopefully you've enjoyed that clip from our main podcast.
If you didn't enjoy it, you should click on the video between our faces to watch the full one to make sure you didn't enjoy it.
Yes.